Okay, I'm going to show you how to do what's called a waterfall braid. We're going to do it across the back of her head. And I have blow dried her hair straight just because it helps it lay a little bit better. And I'll just show you how to do this. This is also called a bohemian braid too, because it's just nice and loose and just has that simple look to it. So to start with, instead of doing it right here just on the side of her head, like I said, I'm going to take it across the back. So I'm just going to get a large section here, just back to her ear to start with. So I'm going to comb it out straight, and you're just going to start with a simple French braid like this. And what you want to do is you take the bottom section, cross it over first, just to start with, and then begin. So when you get to this, crossing the bottom section over again, you're going to want to pull that out and then have her hold it. And this is and then you take up a section from underneath. But the difference between doing it the other way and going across the back of her head is I'm only going to take hair from right here, and I want to ideally get the hair that's coming from up here. I don't want to scoop out this hair underneath. And you'll see why as I go across the back of her head. And I'll take this new piece and make that part of my braid and cross it over. And then just continue like this. Okay, so here's the section I'm going to cross over, and I'll give it to her. Again, take my new section from up here and cross it over. And we'll just cross this part. And I'll try to get some of your other hair in there. I like to spray her hair a little bit with hairspray before I start, because her hair is really slick, especially when it's straight. That helps it just have a little more of a texture to it, and this doesn't make it so slippery. Those of you that have that nice smooth hair, I know young girls often have that kind of hair. So product always helps. Just let it dry a minute, and then it will be comb through it, and then it'll work great. And just continue across the back of her head. And you see, you don't want to like leave any bald spots, so I'm going to re-grab some hair up here underneath. And just continue around her head. Okay. And then once you get over, when you start getting closer to her face, I'll show you how to bring the front section back. So I'm going to grab one last piece like this. Now for this last section that I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this hair right here. Don't mind my baby out there. But I'm going to grab this and use this section as my last, and just kind of smooth it a little bit. It's kind of tricky. Just to kind of tie it off. And then I'm going to angle my braid down. And you can tie it off right here, which is what I'm going to do. An elastic. You want to get it pointing down so that's not going to poke towards her face. Or you can braid this down too. Sometimes it's hard to get the sections nice and even, so I'm just going to tie it off right here. Okay, let go. And then just comb all these down. And you just kind of pull them and adjust them as you need. You can always adjust things with bobby pins as well. And then over here on the side, she still has this layer here. And turn. You can see the front, and then go back. And just give this a spray. And that is the Waterfall or Bohemian braid across the back of her head.